and gentlemen, what is up? Good afternoon and welcome to an Arena and Chill session. Today we are doing a final Milestone / Valor rush in the 4 and 5-star featured arena, and we got quite a few champions to grind out today. So yeah, should be pretty cool. Got a 20% boost active as well. So yeah, hopefully it's going to be quite a nice journey too. I'm going for just over 4.5. I think 4.6 is where I want to end up. But I think with all the champions, I think we can get to about 4.4, 4.5 on the stream. And then when that final hour comes around, we should be able to go to like 4.7 or something like that. But yeah, around that. But who do we have on the stream chat today? So we got Knight, we got Moon, Stephen Hill, we got Ethan, we got Andy, Hype Maniac, Mauricio, Morto, Diego, Vegan Boy, Enzo, Aziz, Dylan. Hope you're all doing well today. So we got Sam and Atomic and Stugger and Victor from the Whale Squad. Hope you boys are doing well. Guys, we have, I've been working so hard today on a ton of stuff. We have hopefully a very exciting update to the tier list coming. So I kind of put some of the initial stuff that's coming with the tier list update on Twitter, but there's a much bigger picture to the tier list that I'm working on as well, which is a bit of an insane project, but if I can pull it off, man, it's gonna be game changing for the Marvel Contest of Champions community, and I'll talk about that a little bit later. But aside from that, with the tier list, you know, if you haven't already checked out today, well, you probably haven't unless you're on Twitter, but I've done quite a nice update. I've moved quite a few champions around, actually, added some new criteria, done some color coding on it as well. Need to update some of the tabs. There's a lot of stuff to get on with. But yeah, I still need to grind arena, man. We still got to stay in the game, gotta get past that final milestone. So I thought we'd do that. And alongside, what was it? We're working on, yeah, the tier list, a few written guides today as well, which are part of the bigger project. What else? What else is coming? Gosh, I've totally got, I'm drawing blanks now. Yes, oh, I remember, Thor Ragnarok's coming out today. Yeah, Thor Ragnarok, the champion. The crystals and arena are starting today. And I have done a very in-depth review for Thor Ragnarok, which is going to be going live right after we finish this live stream. So it gives you kind of all the pros and cons and everything you need to know about Thor Ragnarok. So yeah, hopefully that should be quite helpful. You rank 3 Spider-Gwen for the memes. You got to take her up to rank 4, man. Take her up to rank 4. Get that first Labyrinth path done. That's what Whale Milker 27 would do for sure. And I've been on Whale Milker. We're doing a little bit more Act 4 progression. Maybe I might do some of that live a little bit later. But in terms of the Act 4 progression, it's going super well now. But I took my Hawkeye up because it was the level up event yesterday. Took him up to 440. Man, Hawkeye's a beast. I'm loving me some Hawkeye. So I think, you know, I was kind of looking at time and stuff. I'm not too sure I'm gonna have time to 100% Act 4 before the Grandmaster Goldblum challenge finishes. I think I'm a little bit short of energy, and like every map now is like 8 paths, and every path is like 2 energy refills. So I think I can do the Grandmaster Goldblum challenge on Whale Milker now. I just need to sit down, concentrate, and get it done. So I'm probably gonna do it this weekend, I think. Probably do it one of the evenings, so it should be quite fun. Can I make a defense you should place video? I need to know what so it doesn't matter our defender tier at all. Alliance War defense is about having 50 unique defenders per battle group of the highest power index. Like like what's a good defender and what's not a good defender. Like that's not deciding Alliance Wars in the top tier. It's just all about rating. I guess in the lower tier, it may still somewhat be relevant, but at the high tier, it's just whatever you can place that has the highest power index. So yeah, I don't know. I might do an updated defense tier list, but again, it's not insanely useful right now. Hey, what's up, Double S? Hope you're doing well, man. Yeah, today's good. I had an insane day yesterday. So yesterday, I had a few hours to make a couple of videos, and then I had the most wonderful date night. Took my lady up to London. We went to the Royal Opera. I went to the Royal Opera, ladies and gentlemen. I've never been to an opera in my life. But there is a very famous opera singer called Charles Castronovo, who also just happens to be a really hardcore MCOC player. Like, he's a really, really big MCOC player. He's got like 550k rating, really deep into the game, and also he plays the game with his son, and they're both like really apparently big fans of the channel. So yeah, he invited me up to come see him in the Royal Opera, and we had like backstage and everything. So yeah, we watched an opera for the first time, and it was really, really interesting, actually. Very, very cool. And then after that, we got to go backstage, and we hung out with Charles for a little bit, and then we went to like this American restaurant and just had a drink, a little bit of a chat. He had a bit of an entourage with him, so it's cool, man. Really cool. So I spent yesterday evening hanging out in London with a super, super, super famous opera singer that loves playing Marvel Contest of Champions and nerding out about it over some cocktails in an American bar. So it was a great time, man. My thoughts on Alliance War in its current state: Defender. I don't like a lot of the high-tier Alliance Wars being decided by Defender rating. I think that's still a really, really huge problem. And I don't think the current iteration of Alliance War changes, you know, that they've proposed is really gonna change much at all. So yeah, I feel like it's super, super lame that a lot of the matches at the top tier are not decided by skill with defender kills, but are instead decided by defender rating. Whoever has the most, you know, the highest PI champions. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just not very impressed at all with the current state of Alliance War. But I feel I've done so many videos on Alliance War, and I feel like a broken record at this point, Victor. I feel like I'm saying the same thing. Like, we don't want wars to be decided by rating. We want them to be decided by how well everybody's playing. So yeah, it's cool. Opera is where it's at. Yeah, it was a really, really interesting evening. Again, my first time at any opera, but it was incredibly, incredibly dramatic toward the end. And also, it was super fun knowing that, like, my guy was up there, man. Yeah, boy. So we were cheering him on for the most part. It was great. So much fun. But yeah, put some pictures up on, what was it, Twitter and Instagram if you want to have a little bit of a nosy at what I was up to yesterday evening. But that's why there was no live stream yesterday, man. We're out on date night in London. Very extravagant date night, but it was a great time. It's good for the last path to Road to Legends. Oh gosh, I can't remember that off the top of my head. I think Joel Lyne's done some updated Road to Labyrinth of Legends guides. I think he did one very, very shortly, like an update one, so I checked that one out. How am I feeling about SMSE so far? Considering that... do you mean Starkanaut Spider-Man? Is that it? I think that's the abbreviation, maybe. Yeah, considering that for Stark Spidey, he's not really a character that I have much of an interest in taking to rank 4, if I'm honest. I kind of want to get my gut, you know, the plan is save till February, and then hopefully get Blade, and then maybe along the way pick up a Mystic Gem, and also take Ghost Rider up to rank 4. So I'll have, imagine the combination, ladies and gentlemen. Just imagine this for a second. Rank 4 5-star Ghost Rider and a rank 4 5-star Blade. Oh, it'd be too good. It would be way too good. So yeah, that's kind of my my dream right now, is just to get that 5-star Blade and then a Mystic Awakening Gem somewhere for the Ghost Rider. And if I can pull both of those off, then we can essentially win this video game. Hey, thank you very much, Dan. Appreciate that. Darth, how am I doing? I'm pretty good, man. Pretty good. A friend just opened 2 featured 5-star crystals and got 2 Iron Patriots. Oh no! RIP your friend. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Next champion in basics? Do you mean basic arena? Basic crystals? Gotta be a little bit more specific and refer to a lot of stuff. If you mean basic crystals, it's ya boy Green Goblin, man. Or do you mean basic 5-stars? Oh my, there are so many terms. You need to be more specific, Kimbo. Could rank 5 out of Magic, Ghost Rider, or more though. Either Magic or Ghost Rider, Jas, depending on, you know, who you prefer out of those two. I think they're both good candidates, but both have their pros and cons in different scenarios. Brian and Bobbin got Starkanaut Spider-Man to rank 4. I saw, man, I saw after that Labyrinth run. Just went in on the Spider-Man crystal, very first one as well. Right, to be honest, like, Brian definitely deserved that Stark Spider-Man. Like, I was watching his first, his initial round of Stark Enhanced Spider-Man crystal openings. I was like, damn, man, absolutely, he got absolutely fucked that first round. So yeah, I was glad to see that lovely Lady Luck finally paid him a visit. Just need to hope for a 5-star Cyber Monday offer. I would say that's fairly likely. Fairly likely. Am I a base or a tenor? I don't know a huge amount. I know that what is it? Charles is he's a tenor, one of the most famous tenors in the world. But yeah, I think that means low voice, high voice or low voice. Oh crap, I don't know. Bass is low voice, right? I don't know. I don't have any what is it? Vocal talent, Keith. That's what I'm trying to say. So, you know, I think I'm gonna join the rank of legends. Oh, damn, the real deal. That was a very speedy run, man. I actually haven't seen too many. Has anybody else done a legends run this month? And if you have, type in chat or know somebody in your alliance. What times do people clock in? So the real deal, 4 hours and 4 minutes. That sounds pretty good to me for you know, the average month. See, and I paused a 5-star Crossbones the other day. Does he need to be awakened? No, man. Crossbones is a sick champion, even unawakened. Crossbones arguably has one of the most useless awakened abilities in the entire game, which is a 25% chance to shrug off debuffs. So it's not completely useless, but because it's only 25%, it's just so incredibly unreliable that it's just like, what's the point? What is the point? So yeah, you definitely got some luck there, my friend. How hard is it to have the new champion and not use him by accident? I haven't used any new champions so far, so we're doing all right. We're doing all right. But I've been dodging him, man. Been dodging him. But I feel like one of these days, by the content creator program, I'm accidentally gonna Q1 into arena and to be like, I'm so sorry, Adora, for exploiting 10k arena points. That is literally the equivalent value of 3 units. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I'm trying to avoid that, man. Trying to avoid that. Did I enjoy the opera? Yeah, we really enjoyed it. It's a really sick night out. But yeah, I you know, if Charles is he's like touring worldwide. Like while I was in New York, I was actually meant to go and see him one of the evenings, but I didn't get around to it because he's performing like Magic Flute in New York, and he sorted me out tickets and everything. But I was just so busy, caught up. Chatting with the Command developers, because literally I was hammering questions at them like all day, every day. I just wanted to find out absolutely everything about kind of the inner workings of Marvel Contest of Champions, you know, because I wanted to make the most efficient use of my time and make sure I had some really good answers to bring back to the squad. And I think in terms of like information, guys, out of everybody, I drilled the hardest, man. Like my information video is crazy. I had so much stuff. Dropping knowledge bombs for days, man. Seeing to star in the next Marvel movie. Gosh, that would be an incredible flop. But I don't know. Maybe if I get famous enough one day, I can have a very background role. We'll see what's up. Hey, what is up, Simon? Thank you very much for the super chat, man. Let me just throw down with a Talkbuster, and then I will see to your question, my friend. Right, 5 combo special 1. Let's go. Been watching your videos for a long time now, and they've really helped me grow as a player. Only finally right, I drop you a little coin. Simon, thank you so much for the super chat, man. I really appreciate that. And you are the first super chatter of the day, Simon, which means that you get to be on the screen as the blubberiest whale of the day, my friend. Thank you so much for your support. I really do appreciate it. Because $5, man, in terms of YouTube views, like, that is, gosh, actually, in today's rates, that's a good few thousand YouTube views that you've just donated me, man. It's like 6,000 eyeballs. 6,000 eyeballs right there. Dude, thank you for your eyeballs. I really appreciate that. Hey, what is up, Steve? Dude, take care, man. I appreciate you stopping by. Good to see you back on the channel, man. Estimated Thor Ragnarok cutoff. I'm not really too sure. I don't think the freestyle version is going to go for much. Actually, I think a lot of people want to pick up the freestyle version because it's a new character, but simultaneously, the freestyle version doesn't have the synergies that you want. Like, Thor Ragnarok, he needs his Hulk synergy, man. He needs his Hulk synergy so bad, and the freestyle's missing that. So, I think the freestyle is going to be quite low. The 4-star, I don't know. Might be the new Force, I mean, even the undesirable champions, especially with Valor this month, they're going like 10, 11 million. We've seen, you know, people grind that for OG4, and nobody really needs to put in that much, but it's just because of the Valor. So yeah, I think there's a, what's the word I'm trying to say? Yeah, I reckon he's going to go quite high. I would say at least 15 million, like, because you can only get 800 of those, and there are so many crazy grinders at the end game of Marvel Contest of Champions. So yeah, I wouldn't expect him to be a cheap champion by any regard. Alright, there we go. Oh, thank you very much, Steve. I appreciate that. Top Shooter 81, massive shout out for your dank compliments, my friend. Got 8k 5-star shards off the Master. Oh, we'll be opening a 5-star crystal. Yeah, best of luck in that. Hey, Scene, should I lose Deep Wounds and MD in favor of Suicides when using a 5-star 455 Star-Lord for my first LoL run? I don't really recommend using Suicides for a Labyrinth of Legends run. In scenarios where you are a free-to-play player and you have a lot of time to farm Realm of Legends, or you pick up like a really good value bundle like Brian Grant did, then Suicides, I think, are maybe the option. But outside of that, for the average player, if you're just using Revives and don't have a lot of potions, then I wouldn't go with Suicides personally, my friend. So that would be my my advice to you, is don't worry about the Suicides. Okay, let's get a little bit of Civil Warrior action in there as well. Let's go for the final one. How many units do I need for the easy path of LoL? So in regards to most Labyrinth questions, because I see we're getting quite a few now, we actually have a Labyrinth of Legends guide on the channel, which talks about, you know, the various strategy, estimated units, depending on which champion you're using. But yeah, it varies. But have a look under the guides playlist, look for the Labyrinth of Legends initial clear guide, and all of that information today is still relevant. So yeah, check it out. Oh no, before we get the intercept there. And that will, just save me repeating the same question a few times. I will open a 5-star after Summoner Advancement Reset, hopefully Luke Cage. I feel like that's a big chunk of sarcasm there, Shizor. Oh, thank you very much for playing. Cian, best YouTube channel by far. Well, I wouldn't say best overall. I'm alright when it comes to MCOC stuff, you know. We're pretty on the ball with news and that juicy info on how to play the game like a boss. But overall, man, there are some even spicier memes out there. I haven't done a good shitpost video in a while. Need to get back into some shitposting, man. I have a rank 4 5-star. Would it be a waste of resources to rank 4 the? Oh, do you mean Star-Lord? Is it? Are you asking Sergio there if it's a waste to have both Starkanaut Spider-Man and Star-Lord at rank 4 as a 5-star? Not necessarily, but I think the champions, in terms of what they do, they both perform a fairly similar role. Like, as somebody that has a rank 4 5-star Star-Lord, I don't really have the urge to take a Starkanaut Spider-Man up. You know, I like the character rank 3. He's super fun to play. Some people really like him. Some people want both. It's not the worst option, but I think, you know, ideally, try and get as much diverse utility as you can up there at the rank 4 level as a 5-star. So yeah, I would probably, you know, make the decision to go for somebody like Blade. So you have a character that's quite different from Star-Lord in terms of what he can do. So can I send you Winter Soldier versus Ghost Rider? Winter Soldier versus Ghost Rider? Do you mean Ghost Rider versus Winter Soldier? If it's a super sick kill, man, send it over via the business email. Scene, is your hairstyle just to wake up and shake my hair? Yeah, pretty much, man. Pretty much. I mean, I don't really put a huge amount of effort into my hairstyle, if I'm very honest. It's just the kind of wake up and shake my hair a little bit, and then, yeah, just get on with the day, mate. Get on with the day. I haven't got time for all that. Got stuff to do, mate. Got stuff to do. Guides to make. Oh, yeah, Sin 6. I do remember that video, actually. I was thinking about doing another Synergy guide. Yeah. Maybe. I'm just trying to think, because to be honest, the Synergy team that is the go-to one is just the X-Men one. It's just very straightforward now. You know, the Wolverine, the Storm, the Cyclops and Magneto, and there aren't really, unless it's unique synergies, there aren't really many scenarios where you want to, you know, alternate from that team. Unless you're maybe going for something like a Labyrinth of Legends run. But if you just want to buff up one champion, it's the way to go, man. Hyperion or Medusa to awaken? Oh, tough question, Tim. Well, Medusa benefits from it more, but Hyperion overall is a better champion. Any more mock videos? I want to do some more, Bobby. I'm just trying to find something to take the piss out of. I need something. I need something good. I need something that's a spicy meme to get on the shitposting train, man. Essentially, shitposting, man. It's a train. You got to fuel it with a spicy meme. There aren't too many out there at the moment. Just need to wait for some stuff to happen in the Marvel Contest of Champions community. I mean, it's Marvel Contest of Champions. They struggle to stay out of trouble for a couple of days, so I'm sure we'll find something in the future. 5-star Awakening units gem offer soon? Yeah, potentially, with the Cyber Monday coming up in how many weeks is it? Is it 2 weeks? 2 and a bit weeks? I feel like it's 2 and a bit weeks. So yeah, keep an eye out toward the end of this month. It's maybe the last Monday of the month, or the Monday before that. Just type in Cyber Monday, and it's that Monday. It's like 20-something. So yeah, I think it's 2 and a bit weeks. Oh no! Missed the parry. Right, let's drill him. Not too bad, boys. Not too bad. Getting those juicy Valor and shards, bro. You know it, Knight. We gotta stay on the grind. I'm so what is it? In the zone with this 4 and 5-star featured arena now. Just because I want to have enough shards for Blade. I want to make sure that, you know, we got a big old stack. To be honest, I think there's a very high chance that once my 4-star Thor Ragnarok gets removed from this account, I'm going to do a really big featured crystal opening, probably about 20 of the Grandmaster ones for Thor Ragnarok. But my intention, I'm really not too fussed about getting a Thor Ragnarok. I just want the 5-star Blade. So yeah, that's what I might go for. Oh gosh, Turbo, that's such an old video, my friend. That one definitely was one of my worst videos. I'm very critical of my own my own shitposting videos. But that was bad. I just don't think it had a clear enough direction. A lot of people didn't understand the humor in that. I needed to set the premise a little bit better. I was trying to make fun of people. What was I trying to make fun of in that video? I don't know, just the people always have their, just go a lot, because I think there are very valid opportunities to complain in Marvel Contest of Champions, but I think some people complain a little bit too much for the sake of complaining, and I'm all for a very valid complaint, but you know, there has to be, you have to have a reason and a purpose and something that you're trying to achieve from a complaint to make it an effective one. And I think that's where, being British, man, we know how to complain. We know how to get a fucking message across. And I would say, guys, you know, one of the reasons that I am, you know, one of the most subscribed MCOC YouTubers is I am a fantastic complainer. I'm so good at getting to the heart of the issue and then infinitely shitposting about it. I feel slightly guilty about this video, but simultaneously, it was a very effective one about the adapting to 12.0 video, where, you know, Mike confirmed that, what was it, parry damage was working as intended, and then I just completely, like, ripped the piss out of, like, you know, the expectation that players, not having to rely on parry by, you know, taking the piss out of some of the developers at New York Comic Con the year before. It's a very low blow video, but I think it communicated a point very effectively. Oh man, gosh, those times, man, those times around 12.0. But yeah, if you're gonna complain, guys, just be effective about it. Be effective. My complaints are totally fine, but just have a good reason and some sort of plan of action. Why is he not grinding on the free-to-play account? Because I got grind on this account, man. I got grind on both accounts. I have been grinding on the free-to-play account today, just not on stream. Just between writing some video guides, not video guides, written guides, which I'm gonna turn into video guides as well. Oh, Ant-Man for the win. Best champion confirmed. It's gmail.com, the destroyer. Just we transfer it there. Hey, what is up, John? Thank you very much for the super chat, bro. Yo, dude, thank you for dropping by, man, and blubbering out a little bit. I really appreciate it. Massive shout out. Big up, ya boy, John in chat. Dropping those dollars, my friend. Do I get tired of grinding on both accounts? At the moment, not really, because I don't really like grind hardcore arena on Whale Milker. Like, it's a very, very casual arena grind when it comes to that account. So the only thing I really do on Whale Milker is, like, once every 6 hours, I pop on and burn all the energy. And yeah, that's pretty chill. And I really enjoy the progression on Whale Milker, actually, because it's a, yeah, it's just a lot of fun, man. It's a lot of fun just doing all the stuff free to play and kind of proving some of the people wrong. Because there are, I don't know, there's this very like subsection of players. There are so many different people at so many different points that play Marvel Contest of Champions. But there's this just section of whiners that whine for the sake of whining about like how stuff like Act 4 is completely impossible without like maxed 5-star champions, and how, you know, that Master Mode is just completely rigged, and just all that stuff. That, you know, when it comes down to the core issue of their problem, is the fact that they've spent absolutely no time learning how to play the game, and they just get hit like crazy. Just can't play very well. So, you know, I just like having the free-to-play account to be like, you know, it doesn't matter if you have the best champions, it doesn't matter if you have fully maxed out champions. Like, if you're creative and smart about playing the game, you can make it work for the majority of content, and there are creative ways to play around. I'm not saying that all content is like that, I'm just saying the majority is, because I do agree that there are certain stuff in Marvel Contest of Champions that's just like, oh man, it's just a load of crap. But it's being able to distinguish between what is legitimate crap and what is, you know, you being bad as a player. That's very important. Hey, Cian, have I heard Douglas and Stark's Spidey song? I haven't actually. I need to give that a listen, man. I quite like Dave's songs. We'll see and get another full-body orgasm from pulling a 5-star. Find out in February, my friend. Find out in February. Gonna have to see. Should I focus on 3 or 4 stars to level for arena? Kind of depends where you're at and what your aspirations are, Colin. If you're in the beginner bracket making a big push, probably 4 stars. But for 3 stars, they're quite easy to, because you only need to take them up to rank 2 level 20 if you just want to do, you know, the 3-star featured arena. You want to get the infinite streak, so there's much lower bar. Whereas with your 4 stars, you want to take them all up to 330. Well, you can take them up to 220 as well, and that works. Yeah, as well. Do it. Yeah, I reckon so, Max. I think I'm gonna give it a try. Probably. When am I going to give it a try? Not tomorrow, over the weekend. Over the weekend, I'll give it a try. So yeah, we'll see what's up. Kids these days don't know how good they have it with Act 4. I've been kind of making a list of stuff that I believe could be improved for the free-to-play experience as well. It's a very, very valuable thing for me to do, because it allows me to get that kind of fresh player perspective on the game and the struggle. Like, one of my biggest annoyances is Tier 3 class Catalyst. I don't have this problem at all on C-Tin, and I don't know exactly why I don't have this problem, because I'm always at cap and I always have tons of fragments. I think it's just because I've done so many solo events. But on Whale Milker, like, I struggle so badly to get Tier 3 class Catalyst. It's really, really annoying. So yeah, that's one of my biggest quarrels. I've got kind of a list that I've been making that I'm going to talk about, because today, fun fact, guys, which is going to be coming out a little bit later. Today marks the 3-month exactly anniversary of Whale Milker 27. The account today is 3 months old. We started on August 9th. So yeah, I'm going to do my 3-month progression, talk about kind of where we've got in the game. And again, yeah, I haven't been playing Whale Milk about hardcore at all. It's been a very, very casual account. Haven't done much arena grinding at all. The only champion that we've got from arena is the Freestyle Mephisto, and that was in the intermediate bracket when it was super, super low. It's only like 400k that we had to grind out for that. Exactly. I think the biggest problem with free-to-play, and one of, is energy. Energy is like a huge, huge issue, I think, because there's so much to do. There's so much content in terms of like daily quests, monthly, you know, especially if you're a new account as well. Like, you got the story quests to do as well. One addition that I would love to see, and let me know what you think of this, guys. How about if for every arena fight you won, you got 1 energy back? What? 1 energy back? Because that wouldn't be completely broken, but it would mean that you could, you know, jump into arena, you could, you know, grind out all your champions, and then boom, your energy's full. You could make it a little bit more progression. Encourages people to play even more. It's my favorite idea. I love it. So yeah, what do you guys think of that one? How are we rating that idea on the scale of 1 to 10, guys? Let's see what's up. Okay, let's go for Cable, Civil Warrior, Iron Fist. Let's go. Yo, what is up, Matthew? Hope you're doing well. Happy anniversary. Oh, thank you very much, Bilal. Will they add more level cap? Probably not. Because the reason for not adding a level cap, and whenever somebody asks this, guys, I want you to pass this one on. Because I always see it. People are like, oh, when the level cap is going to increase. So level, right, is tied to masteries. Which all of the characters in the game currently are balanced around masteries. So if they would increase the level cap and have more mastery points available, then they have to rebalance all the characters. And currently, the characters aren't even balanced, like at all. There's massive disparity in them. So the game doesn't need more levels. It doesn't need more masteries. It needs them to go back and rebalance all the characters so every character has an interesting or exciting use. Like, that's what the game needs, lads. That's what we need. We don't need more levels. We need character revamps for the shit champions, boys. Hey, what is up, Night Reaver? Thank you very much for the super chat, man. I appreciate that. Oh, I just want to say thank you for all the great video. Oh, man. Night, that's a super nice super chat. Super nice super chat. Dude, I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you very much. Hey, what is up, Justin? Welcome to your first live stream, man. Seat-tastic. Seat-tastic. See, your boy see it, man. He's just dropping those ideas left, right, and center. But if they could do something like that, that'd be a massive, massive win for the free-to-play community. Like, I would love to see something like that. And I don't think it because it's not really... It's not the biggest change. It's not super... It's not going to completely discourage spending on, like, refills and stuff, because it's still, like, a pretty slow way to farm your energy back. But it is a way. It is a method to do it, so... Arena fights giving a big chunk of XP will be good for new players, lets you refresh energy by leveling. Oh, that's a potential one as well, Blackend. I prefer the idea, because then I'd prefer energy instead of XP per arena fight 1, because then, what is it? You know, once you reach max level, like, that's worthless. That is absolutely worthless. Whereas energy, man, it's good even for the max level free-to-play players. Just keep on doing stuff and don't have to worry about setting an alarm every 6 hours. Well, you still probably need to do that, but, you know, you get the point. Oh, no. No, that is absolutely atrocious, my friend. I have 2 5-stars and 15k shards. Should I buy the stock Spidey Crystal? Oh, Gookie. It's up to you, man. I would say the gamble for stocking on Spider-Man, because he's a god tier champion. He doesn't need to be awakened to be awesome. It's worth it. It's worth the gamble. But it's still a gamble. You got to keep that in mind. It's still a gamble. You're not guaranteed to get stock Spider, but it's worth it, regardless of where you're at. Like, if I had a time machine, I would go back, like, what was it, a few weeks ago and be like, Whale Milker 27, do not open that 5-star. It's not going to help you. That Luke Cage, man, he's not what you need. Go for one shot at Stark Spidey, because I'm sitting on 5,000 shards right now, so if I'd had a little bit of patience and waited, I could potentially have a 5-star Stark Spidey on that account. It probably wouldn't be, but it might not be a Luke Cage. So yeah, I wish I had a time machine and I could go back, but unfortunately I can't. I'm stuck without Luke Cage, lads. Is Hela going to be an OP champion? Hela has some potential. She has some potential. But she's a champion that we need to do quite a bit of testing on. And I really, really hope we get given one via the Content Creator Program. Because there's so much testing I'd like to do with Hela for sure. I've tested the absolute crap out of Thor Ragnarok. Anything you want to know about Thor Ragnarok? I'm your guy. I'm your boy. I've written a full guide for Thor Ragnarok. A written guide on how to play the character to his maximum potential. And I'll be releasing that a little bit later today. Shortly after the champion review drops. So I've got the champion review, then I've probably got free-to-play progression, and then I'll have like a really in-depth guide to Thor Ragnarok. Because he's a character that if you want to play, you need to know your shit. You need to know the pro tips, guys. You need to get a little CN one-on-one lesson on how to throw down with Thor Ragnarok. And everything you need to take into consideration about the character. But yeah, we got some cool stuff coming, man. Got some cool stuff coming. Just got my first 5-star and it was Stark Spider-Man. Not too bad, Bailey. Not too bad at all. Congrats on that, bro. Who's better, Thor Ragnarok or Thor? Oh, the interesting one, Nicolay. So I actually haven't done a comparison video, which I might do. I don't know. So essentially the comparison that I would make between the two of them is that the classic Thor is better for the short bursty fights. But the Thor Ragnarok, any fight that's really, really stacked will, you know, in the right condition and the right circumstance, that being having the Hulk synergy and him being awakened and Jeep level 60, he would surpass the damage output of classic Thor on the longer fights. So yeah, that would be my my observation there. Does Punisher 2099 need to be awakened to be useful anywhere? Perhaps Alliance War Defense. You could have it even unawakened. He'd be pretty good for Alliance War Defense. I probably wouldn't play too much of Punisher 2099. I don't know, he has that unique utility where he can reduce power gain by up to 90% when he's in his overcharge mode, but that's only for attacks that he lands on the enemy. And that takes a while to build up to. Punisher 29, there's going to be one fight, one circumstance where that champion is just out of the blue going to just be absolutely amazing for, but I can't really think of anything right now that he's super great for. But yeah, if you want to use him for Alliance War Defense, don't need to have him awakened. It helps a bit. It'll deny somebody of a special free. But, yeah. Oh. A perfect fight where you lose 0 health, 1 energy. Interesting. Maybe if you take 0 hits, you get 1 energy. Maybe that's it. I kind of like something like that, EK. That's quite fun. How do Content Creator Program works? Step 1, be a famous Marvel Contest of Champions YouTuber. Step 2, apply for the Content Creator Program. It's really as easy as that. You just got to start making Marvel Contest of Champions videos that are unique and interesting. Which is super. I know so many people that are trying to crack the MCOC YouTube scene. I see it every day. Like, people, and this is something I find it. There are a lot of people on Twitter, especially, that will, what is it, kind of beg for, like, video watches. They'll, like, tag all the YouTubers. They'll, like, check out my new video. It's not a great strategy, guys. Not a great strategy at all. So, yeah, if you want to get attention, you've got to make content that gets you that attention. If you're doing, like, a crystal opening with, like, no commentary, or, like, a video guide that somebody's already done, like, you know, other YouTubers have done 10 times, then it's just not going to get you there. I think Analyzer is, if you want a case study of a channel that's risen to an incredible amount of success, look at Analyzer. Look at Analyzer. See what he's done. Break it down to the core elements of what has made Analyzer successful, and then, you know, just do your homework and figure out a unique approach to cracking the Marvel Contest of Champions YouTube scene. Because I see so many people doing it at the moment, but not too many people are making a dent. In my testing, OG4 did 90k damage in 100 hits. Raggedy Ann did 60k damage in 125 hits. I don't think you're playing Raggedy Ann correctly there, Blackened, if I'm honest. So yeah. You definitely weren't playing correctly. Am I right? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because I had a try on, what was it, Realm of Legends Winter Soldier this morning. We're in 156 hits. I did 260k damage. Like, it was quite a lot. So yeah, I'm just gonna say, you probably won't play in that. I'd be interested to see that testing video though, Blackened. So then I can probably quickly point it out. Guess who I duped from 5.1 Exploration? Spider-Gwen. Feels bad. Feels bad. Yeah, nobody really wants that, but grats. Actually, you know, Spider-Gwen, best champion in the game. Maybe not so bad. Oh, both of yours are 330. Oh, okay. That might make a little bit more sense. But then again, I guess just doing raw hits alone, is that much of a comparison? Maybe. I don't know. I'm very much interested in like speed of fights now as well. Speed of fights. Something that's made me quite curious, because I know like Thor Ragnarok, sorry, the classic version of Thor, you can't go super ham beast mode because you're always trying to get those parries off to keep up the armor break stacks. So it could be a much slower mode of gameplay. There we go. Bobbin did a comparison video of Classic Thor and Thor Ragnarok against Winter Soldier, and the difference time-wise was only 2 seconds. Oh, I'm interested to have a bit of a look at that video. Yeah, I'll check it out. I'll check it out tonight. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like for the Classic Thor, I don't know. Depends how well you play him. I'll have a look at that video after the stream. Hey, what is up, Atomic? Hope you're doing well. Oh no, Ace, dude, that's absolute shit, man. I've given Kabam so much crap on Twitter for their server outages this week, but yeah, they don't seem to be responding to anything. Or well, they responded to like the second time I made a fuss about it, but there's like responding and being like, oh, we care, and then there's like actually caring. So I've just been very disappointed how they've handled their server outages. I think it's super unacceptable that they've gone there. You know, the servers within this time period of a week went down 3 times, and whenever the server's gone down, like, you think, oh, there are some people that have that perspective of like, oh, it doesn't matter, it's only down for like 20 minutes, an hour, like, you can get on with your life. There are people, man, they're just in the middle of like Legends runs or Labyrinth runs, and they have boosts active. You know, there are people like deep in the middle of content that they've invested a large amount of units and a large amount of money, and then the effectiveness of that either gets completely abolished, like in the case of a Legends run, or heavily reduced in the case of a Labyrinth run where you've got like 30% boosts active, and the server goes down, or you might lose an Alliance quest or Alliance war fight, and then you know, have to maybe spend a ton of units to revive up and finish that particular fight in order for you to win that Alliance war or get the Alliance quest done. So yeah, man, it's a super amount of BS. Like, the servers going down in this game in particular have like a really big impact on the wider player base. Ah, very true, Victor. You've got to be able to articulate yourself and explain your thoughts and reasoning well. Like, especially in the MCOC scene, man. Unless you're shitposting, but I think a lot of popular MCOC YouTubers are very information-based and driven. Like, that's what people seek out. Oh, congratulations there, Wesley. Who's my favorite hero in this game and favorite villain? Favorite hero would be Blade. Favorite villain, who do I like? I don't know. Don't know off the top of my head. I like Blade. Blade's awesome. I'm just trying to think what villain characters there. I really like. I don't like Green Goblin. Green Goblin as a character, in terms of his design, could have been so much better. But visually, in terms of his animations, I really like the look of Green Goblin. Actually, Doc Ock might be my favorite villain. I'm gonna say Doc Ock as my favorite villain. Yeah, I really like Doc Ock's design, man. He's just a really effective champion. Really effective champion. Got like infinite power lock, infinite heal block, some really good solid base damage. I think he's one of my my favorite champions of the year to come out. Oh man, had to have one class disadvantage matchup here. Not getting very lucky with the bleeds. Okay, we got a couple of stacks now. We're getting there, lads. Let's dodge that. Special one. Win the video game. What do we have? You'll see, and finally have my 75k 5-star shards for Blade and Sparky. Went 1-on-1 for Blade and Awaken with a gem. Then went 2 for 4 on Sparky. Damn! Ham, you have kabam kabam. Congratulations, man. Should I take Awakened OG Daredevil to 550? I'd probably... he's not... you know, with the introduction of Blade in Gwenpool, he's definitely moved down the list quite a bit in comparison to what he was like this time last year. I guess the ultimate option depends. Do you need Daredevil for anything? And, you know, are you bothered about, like, getting a Blade or a Gwenpool up in the near future? Or do you already have those champions up? I think those are maybe some questions that might help, you know, lead you to the answer that you desire. Seeing, is this fate or insight into the future? I open your stream and the first thing I see is you fighting with MVP champion Iron Patriot himself. Dude, I think that's fate, man. From your next 5-star crystal, it's been written in the stars that you're gonna get him, man. God tier champion. When do the Blade crystals return? As in the 5-star ones? They're this evening. You have the featured 4 Ragnarok crystals, which also contain a chance of Blade. But then for the Blade ones as a 5-star, it's February, my friend. February. What's that? Have I shared with Kabam why isn't Ghost Rider not incineration resistant? Yeah, we talked about that in the New York Comic Con video, my friend. It's just because at the time of Ghost Rider's creation, they didn't have the technology made by any engineer to make a champion incinerate immune that was created with the introduction of Iceman. And they are potentially interested in revisit it, you know, early next year. Looking at revamping some champions and hopefully adding some more incinerate immune characters. But Ghost Rider, he's already pretty powerful. He doesn't necessarily need it. I think champions like Phoenix and Red Hulk could benefit more from it. I'd like to see champions like Dormammu and Ghost Rider have incinerate immunity. That'd be pretty fantastic. Who am I using for map 5 these days? Wolverine, Ghost Rider, Stark and Aunt Spider-Man. Just for like, if I didn't have, if I had even a 4-star Blade, I'd definitely be using the Blade instead. Actually, I'd probably use Blade where I could for Alliance War offense. Yeah, he'd be taking down all the Magics and Dormammus and Mephistos, and it would be the best time. Like, I don't think anybody in my battle group has a Blade, man. Nobody's been bringing Blade to Alliance War. I killed the last Magic boss in Alliance War with my what is it, 5-star Gwenpool? Wasn't even awakened. Had a really insane run, but almost I got I think it's like 80% off for the Gwenpool. Just, you know, got the special 2 off, and then did all right with the intercepts, but I cocked up toward the end and died. And then I took the remainder down with my half-health Star-Lord. It's great, man. I cleared the path, cleared my mini-boss, got the magic down, 0 items spent. It felt good, man. Felt good. If I had the Blade, oh man, I'd be unstoppable. I'd be a machine. Why isn't Medusa a god tier when she's compared to Gwenpool? Oh, well, Tim, I have a pleasant surprise for you today, my friend. You want to look at the latest update of the tier list, which is going to be coming out soon. What's that? We've moved Medusa to god tier, along with Magic and Ghost Rider. No way, no way. However, we've added in a new criteria as well. Which is this little what is it? Couple holding hands, and that criteria next to a champion indicates that a champion relies on a unique synergy to be at a certain power level. So Medusa, you know, if you want to play Medusa, very much, well, you don't need it, but it's 75% additional attack if you have that. Oh no, that went a little bit weird. Oh no, this is going to be incredibly misplaced. I don't have... So annoying, so annoying. Oh, right, let's see if we can somewhat accurately place this box. Ah, there we go, there we go. Okay, that's pretty inaccurate, that's slanted. But we'll go maybe in the middle here. Oh, mate, it's a pain in the ass. Okay, that's the best we can do. The best we can do. But yeah, I'm going to be doing a video on it a little bit later today. I have a lot of stuff that has changed when it comes to the tier list, so I want to do a video explaining all of it. So yeah, it's coming. Disappointed in no Gladiator Hulk, to a certain extent, but simultaneously I think there's going to be a Hulk next year with Infinity War, so I'm not overly disappointed. So we'll see what's up. Justice, Quickshot Gaming, you gotta thank Quickshot Gaming for that. Like, he's helped sway me on Magic quite a bit. But, no, you know, I'm getting there. I'm getting there with Magic. I'm getting there with Magic. Right, yeah, let's keep this up. Do a little bit more. Let's see if we can get to 4.6, man. Get sorted. Oh, mate. Box harder to beat than Maestro. You know, I'm not even too sure how I kind of dragged down proportion there. King Groot 3.6 million, 40's 2.5. That's kind of the score to go for if you want 100% guarantee you get the character. That was his first round. You got the cutoff and you got the score to go for. The cutoff for a champion is the lowest score that somebody got that champion with. Do you want to grind for the cutoff, or do you want to grind for a score that's going to get you the champion so you can sleep easy? Because I can tell you, as somebody that's been grinding Arena for the last 18 months, you don't want to grind for the cutoff. I've ground out for the cutoff many a time when I was a beginner. I missed out on many a champion. Better safe than salty, lads. Better safe than salty. When I've analyzed his t-shirt and a drawer in my bedroom, I want to use it for a video that is on my list of videos to get done. But when that video comes out, oh, it's going to be a good video. See, and please respond. Please put the footage on your channel. If you just, I will have a look and I will see if it's worthy. Like, but that's entirely up to the footage, my friend. Like, I make absolutely no promises, and the more you pester me to see and please put the footage on your channel, the more likely I am just not to put it on the channel. So yeah, spamming me definitely isn't going to work to destroy it. It's going to do quite the opposite, my friend. I can assure you of that. Seeing if Doctor Strange was buffed as... I don't understand that, Raj. I'm a little bit confused there. Is there no basic 4-star this weekend? It was only basic 4... As in... Oh, the basic 4-star arena. Yeah, it should be coming. Who's the basic 4-star this weekend? I've totally forgotten. Totally forgotten. Let's see if there's anything in my my arena lineup coming around the pipeline. Oh, no, the 3-star arena isn't there either. Actually, it's only the 3-star, right? Yeah, I have no idea, man. No idea. I'm sure it'll come. Just give it another 2 hours. Seeing how many points you go for, top 10%. Anything, I reckon anything over 4.7 is a pretty good score to go for. So yeah, man, at a little over 5 million, you'll be fine. What are we looking at? What's the question in chat, man? Everyone's going Drax. Oh, Drax, that's the basic. Yeah, yeah, awesome. If I'd ever done a review of Winter Soldier, I haven't. I'd like to get around to it at some point. It's definitely on my list to do. So, yeah, I'll talk about it a little bit later, actually. DS. Oh, yeah, it's just that the question wasn't incredible. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Doctor Strange is buffed to 500 lifesteal per tick. Would he be god tier? Probably. It's like half that right now, if I believe. I think he'd be at least demigod if he was a little bit more beefy, but unfortunately he's not. Any discussion about NYCC? I was trying to pry about more Hulks, but nothing. But I do remember reading up online about the Infinity War movie having like its own kind of like story arc for Hulk. So I don't know. I feel like there might be something coming for Hulk around the release of Infinity War. Would I trade your Dr. Voodoo for a Duke Blade? Would I trade my Dr. Voodoo for a Duke Blade? Probably. I think I value Blade as a 5-star a little bit more than I value Dr. Voodoo. I think it would be, if a trade was available, it would maybe be the right decision. I have to think about it a little bit more. But yes, I don't know. I really like Blade, so probably it's my favorite character right now. Ah, Victor selling the sponsorship there. Appreciate it, man. I just want Current Hulk to get a basic arena already. Oh, that'd be fun, wouldn't it? Maybe at some point. But yeah, I'd like to see, what is it? Who hasn't had an arena for... I mean, you've got Star-Lord coming around a lot of... I mean, this year in terms of basic arenas has been great. A lot of the God tier champions mainly have been some of the newer characters this year, but we've also got Star-Lord coming around in early December. Hopefully should have Whale Milker at a point where we can get him at that point. So we'll see what's up, man. How does Thor Ragnarok fit into the alphabetical list of first 120 champions? He doesn't. I assume they, you know, at the point of inception, he was called Gladiator Thor, but then they changed it to Thor Ragnarok to maybe make him a bit more of a marketable character for the movie. That would be my assumption as to the reason why there is a G spot there. See, now I have a very difficult question. How do people do their own duels? How to get people to do their own duels? Like in an alliance? Oh man, that's a tough one. There's no way to do that really. It's super hard to motivate people to do the duel quest. It's just so boring and very unrewarding. Seeing how did I beat Act 4.3.1? I need to make that live stream public actually. I did it on free to play. Use Ghost Rider and a few potions and revives. But it was alright. It was okay. I was quite salty during it because there's a lot of BS, but it wasn't too. It could have been worse. You'll see, and I've spent 25k 5-star shards, and I have Superior Iron Man and Daredevil. Is it worth for me to buy 5-star shards of Valor? I have 6k right now, and I haven't even completed Heroic. It depends what's more important, getting a 4-star God tier champion or grinding for more 5-stars, Nicolay. Like, depends where you're at. I would say if you have yet to, you know, 100% Act 5, you know, if you haven't done 5.1, 5.2, 5.3, 100%, then you most likely need the God tier 4-stars. So I would say you probably want to go for 4-star champions, but again, it depends how your 4-star roster looks. Check out the Valor guide, my friend. See, who's better, 550 Yellow Jacket or World War II? There's no definitive answer for that. They both have their pros and cons, my friend. They're both under my demigod tier. But, yeah, arguments could be made for either, and depending on which scenario you're in. Like, if it's a bleeding me matchup, then Yellow Jacket's a bit of a better option. If you block quite a lot, then Captain America World War II is probably a better option. If you've got, like, deep wounds and you can bleed, then probably Captain America rears ahead slightly, but Yellow Jacket, man, he's pretty good. Pretty good. No, personally, I'd probably take a World War II up first over Yellow Jacket. Ahoy, Cian. Have I considered ranking the viability of 5-star champions to do initial clear from LoL from my previous video? I want to get around to that, David. That's definitely something that is on my radar, is on my agenda, but it's going to be a little while. Give it a couple of weeks. Maybe when I come back, because next week I'm on vacation. I'm going to Amsterdam. So when I come back from that, keep an eye out, my friend. Keep an eye out. I want to get some of the big guides out, like the tier list update, just before I head out to Amsterdam. So we'll see what's up. See, my Hawkeye. So my Hawkeye on Whale Milker, or on this account, I've just got a 4-star at 330. On Whale Milker, I've got the 4-star on Awakened, 440. I'm loving Hawkeye, man. Hawkeye, he's the boy. He's the guy. Like, I've never really had a scenario where, you know, I got Hawkeye really late on Cian, so I just never really ranked him up and used him. But because I've got him super early on Whale Milker, oh my gosh, I'm loving the champion, man. So I just find him pretty smooth to play, man. Great damage, power drain's awesome, bleed's awesome. Yeah, I'm rating that Hawkeye. I just wish I had 5 deep wounds, man. Be so good. Be so damn good. Oh my gosh, Jason, it's like you just didn't listen to any of the thing that we previously said. It's like, are you even I mean, Jason, if you feel free to type in chat to contradict me that you're actually listening to this live stream, because I don't believe you are, because I answered your question, and you just gone ahead and typed the exact same thing. So yeah, I'll give you 60 seconds before I just assume. So I think Thor Ragnarok is an Iceman killer. I think you asked that on Twitter, right, Bambatron? I didn't have time to reply, but no, he's not a very good Iceman killer. I would assume there's not really any merit to the Iceman matchup. You want to use it like a Mephisto or a Regeneration Champion or a Star-Lord or Stark Spidey. We've been salty today, Cian. Every day of my life, Justin. Sick, man, sick. But no, just sometimes, man, I read some dumbass questions. I just read some dumbass questions, and then I go ahead and answer the dumbass questions, and then I don't even get, you know, I just get them asked again, like, not even listening. So I'm like, oh, what's the point, man? It grinds my gears, gets the old knickers in a twist. But yes, occasionally salty, my friend, I guess is the saying. See, man of salt. You damn well know it, boys. Can't cage the rage. Hey, what is up, Clashing? Hope you're doing well. See, and I am not uncollected yet. Should I try and do that or complete Road to the Labyrinth of Legends first? I'd probably go for uncollected, Jake, just because it makes a big difference in the, you know, the span of a month. You know, getting all those upgraded daily crystals and free ones. So yeah, really awesome stuff there, man. Oh, yeah, I've got him, Jared. I got that Hawkeye love now, man. You know it. Maybe grinding your gears is the point. You know it, Daniel. Why is Iceman not immune to his old snap? That is the question of the day, Christopher. I would imagine that they didn't have the tech for cold snap immunity. Like, an engineer hadn't made a cold snap immunity ability to add into Iceman at the time of Iceman's creation, but they made it with Mephisto, so maybe they can go back and make Iceman immune to Iceman. That would be fantastic. I'd appreciate that. Seeing how hard did you raise the first time I did Road to the Labyrinth 4.5 Rhino? Not very hard. I think I used Captain America, and I think I one-shot it. It wasn't too bad at all, actually. I don't have a huge issue fighting Rhino, but I know if you're not super versed in fighting Rhino, like, that is the worst fight. But yeah, I think I went in with... Actually, I'll tell you what happened. I remember now. I went in with crossbones, and I died super quick. I messed up really bad. Then I went, loaded up Captain America, and then I got him down the next try. It wasn't bad at all. But yeah, I messed up probably the first try. But if you can't do Road to the Labyrinth, you really stand a chance in 5.2. You know... They're about the same difficulty. There's a lot of BS in Road to the Labyrinth. There's a lot of BS in 5.2. But I think 5.2, in terms of like which one you should do first, if you do, you know, 5.2, you unlock the uncollected crystals, start getting the Grandmaster crystals in the daily calendar, upgraded crystals, upgraded arena crystals. Like, it is in your best interest to do 5.2 as soon as you can possibly do 5.2. And you also unlock, what is it? They start doing those new like Grandmaster featured offers that they dropped with Thor Ragnarok. So if you've got that, you can buy some like cheaper featured Grandmaster crystals if you want to waste your money on a bit of a gamble. Well, I know, waste your money. Some people got super lucky from it, but most people got shat on. I saw friggin', what was it, Swaggy Spooder? Oh, that kid, man. Pulled 2 5-star blades. $28.99, 2 5-star blades. I was a little bit salty. I saw that. I was like, oh, mate, fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. Fucks old Swaggy Spoodster on Twitter, dropping his barely $30 and getting a 5-star Awakened blade. I am a little bit envious. A little bit envious of some of that Kabam CEO luck there. It's a lot possible with no revive potions. Possible. Yes, theoretically speaking. In reality, probably not. But, you know, you can get revive potions. But if you are the most insane player in the world, you're still going to get dicked over by, like, random evades. So, you know, even if you did have the perfect counter to every matchup. You get an upgraded free crystal for items on road. As in... Yeah. That's also the benefit to doing... One of the many benefits to just getting the collector down. It's one of those things that you should bum rush into as quickly as you can. As soon as I get Act 4 done 100% and I can awaken Scarlet Witch, I'm going to bum rush the collector, man. Going to get down 4 or 5 months of playing the game. Getting down with that Scarlet Witch, the Hawkeye. Well, so what's our Act 5 team going to look like? We're going to have Ghost Rider, Awakened Scarlet Witch, Hawkeye, Spooderman, and I need one more. Probably Elektra, unless I pull a better 4-star. But no, Elektra can still be... Oh, I can do it with Elektra. I can do it with all those champions at 440. But yeah, I reckon we can get that down maybe in the next month or so. But we're going to have a few more... gosh, probably about 4 or 5... more 4-star champions before we get to that point. So yeah, hopefully we can get like a gold tier burst champion like Starkanaut Spidey would be amazing if we can pick one of those up. Any word on events like gifting for Xmas or December? No word on what the actual events are going to be, but like, you know the events are coming, and you know that the whales are going to be milked. That's fact. That's what we know. That's what's written in the stars, man. It's December. It's the time for giving gifts. It's not the time for giving gifts. It's the time for milking whales, boys. The whales have their wallets out, and they're ready. They're ready for a good old Christmas milking. Gotta leave that whale milk out for Santa, man. That's how you get the best presents. The whale milk out for Kabam. That's how... Oh, no. Oh, man, I almost fully evaded that. I was almost the best player of this video game. Right, there we go, boys. The video of getting Thor Ragnarok 4-star. No, because I didn't get Thor Ragnarok 4-star. I just have him temporary on this account as part of the content creator program. As mentioned in every single video where I play 4-star Thor Ragnarok. Hey, it's all good, Spike. Is there a way to see the date that I created my MCOC account? I don't believe so, Jackson, unfortunately. Yeah, sorry about that, bro. Seeing who should I rank up? 4-star World War II unduped to 550 or 5-star unduped Spider-Man Miles to 345? In terms of a character to play, it's probably the World War II unduped, unless you feel like you don't really need him and you need a defender, and in that case, you know, maybe take the Miles Morales up. So yeah. Everyone should thank the whales. You know, yeah. I think at the end of the day, the underlying message is not to be a dick to the whales if you're a free-to-play player. Because the whales, you know, they pay the bills, man. They pay the bills for the game. They keep the free-to-play games in business. Like, the free-to-play model wouldn't be a viable model without the whales. So to a certain extent, you gotta appreciate it. You haven't got to constantly thank them, but essentially the message is don't be a dick. If you see somebody spending, you know, just think, oh, that's going towards, you know, paying some developer salaries, and also giving Kabam some fat profit, but mainly paying the salaries. You got to look at it that way. In this day and age, unless a game is insanely profitable, it's gonna go in the can pretty quick. So there's got to be whales, man. They got to be milked. Can you tell us something you've already told us in this stream? Oh gosh. What have I already told you in this stream, Doug? I don't even remember, man. There's so much stuff. I can just, you know, repeat the stream again, man. Just watch it on demand. Get all of the information twice. Oh, Doug, you are a quality shitposter, my friend. Do I think December offers will be better than the Cyber Monday offers? Last year, the Cyber Monday offers were the best offer of the year while I was playing. So, probably not. I don't know. It depends. It depends what they want to do. But keep an eye out, man. Keep an eye out. Do I think they will ever tie Valor into a units offer before the event ends? There's a chance, actually. A chance they could do that. They did that with the Rocket Scrapyard event. Maybe. They might add Valor into some sort of unit-based offer. Keep an eye out. Why did the Hood revive you in your last fight? Because of the synergy with Dormammu. They have a very small chance when KO'd to auto-revive as a fun fact. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we have we've reached the end of our live stream, man. I'm pretty happy with that 4.6 million. I'll do another round with my top champions when they're off cooldown. But that's pretty much it. So, ladies and gentlemen, right now we have the full character review of Thor Ragnarok. Gonna set this bad boy live. It is a pretty good review, guys. You're gonna learn so much about the character and his potential in the future of Marvel Contest of Champions. Because I think Thor Ragnarok, while I don't think he's gonna be the buzz on release, but when it comes to next year, when he's in that 5-star basic pool, I think it's something interesting to look forward to for a few players. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you very much for watching today's live stream. If you did enjoy it, feel free to smash that like button, but also go to that new video, guys, and smash the like button and comment and all of the stuff, guys. Thank you so much for all the support. Big up the Whale Squad. Take care, and I'll see you all very soon on the channel.